In today's video, we're going to take a first look at Smart Search in Joomla 4. I guess it's going to be for Joomla 5 as well. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to Watch Me Work livestream number 222. Yes, it's a jackpot of twos today. Here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel, where I show you my favorite extensions, tools, and tips for building and maintaining Joomla sites. I also build Joomla sites, maintain them, migrate them to Joomla 4. If you're looking to hire someone short-term or long-term, or just to get you out of a spot, send me an email, tim@cybersalt.com, and let's talk. Today's video is brought to you by our channel sponsor, mysites.guru. Do you have a Joomla site? Of course you do. Head on over to mysites.guru, get a free site audit for your Joomla site, and while you're there, check out all the tools and information that will save you time and money managing one or multiple Joomla sites. And use coupon code BASICJoomla, and you'll get your first month free. Get first month free anyways, I think, with this deal. But anyways, you'll know that you use my link to sign up. So yeah. All right, everybody. Hey, let me just go back to today's picture. I have to turn off my camera here so you can see it. Remember, if you have a picture you'd like to send for me to use as a background in a live stream, then send it to tim@cybersalt.com. Maybe even a little description. If you can resize it to 1920 by 1080, that would be awesome. Because it takes a little bit of work for me to get things. I had to actually make this one bigger. Anyway, so this picture is from 2002, and that's me right there. I was racing demo trucks that year, pickup trucks, full-size pickup trucks. Hit to pass. You had to hit the guy in front of you, or gal in front of you, and before you passed. You could bump them, rub them, spin them, flip them if you could, if you wanted to. But that was the same rule for the person behind you. So that's a race that I won. And you'll see my truck is nice and torn up. I actually turned around and went in backwards into Victory Square there because it was all torn up, and I want that damage on that side of the picture. Yes, and it's a young me, 22 years ago. No, let's see, 2000. This is a 3. That's 2002. Take 21. Yeah, that's me, 36. I will also point out that my hands are on the truck. I always did that when I won a race and posed with the trophy girls. I always made sure my hands were out and visible so they could be seen where they were. And fun fact, this girl in the blue dress, Miranda, the very first time I raced at the local speedway, I actually borrowed her racing suit. And now it's my own racing suit there now. But yeah, so my nickname on the track was the Pastor of Disaster. But that's enough about me. Let's turn our attention to the screen here, and we will get going. All right, so this really isn't my first look at Smart Search in Joomla 4, but it is our first look at it here on the channel, I think. And I thought that I would go through it today. Well, probably won't be a super long topic, but had someone the other day that was had migrated from Joomla 3 to Joomla 4. Search was not working, and they were wondering what was going on. And basically, I explained to them that that the regular search in Joomla does not work in Joomla 4, but Smart Search does. So we have Smart Search, we have Search and Smart Search in Joomla 3, but only Smart Search works in Joomla 4. And so I thought we'd take a look at it today just to see some of those settings. It's a great way to point someone to it as well. All right, so, oh, by the way, hello everyone in chat. There's Ivor, Bjorn, Valerie, Mary, and Johan Renfest. Greetings from Lawrence, Kansas. Good to have you, Johan. I think this is the first time I've seen your name on the chat, so glad that you joined us today. All right, so we have a Joomla 3 site here, and you'll see that up here in the top right, we have the search module, and it is applied to position 0. All right, remember question mark TP equals 1 at the end of a URL shows the module positions in your template if you have that turned on inside the options for in your template area. So, and what I also have done here, let's just click back, is I have the core Joomla 3 articles in here. And what I'm going to do is go into the back end of the site here, go to content and articles, and I'm just going to check them all, and I'm going to feature them all so they will show up on the home page when we're there. Yeah, there we go. Because that's going to be nicer once we migrate. So just to show you, the search is working in here. Let's look for the word your, and look at that. It shows up in these pages. And also in the back end of the site, if we go to just to search, not to smart search, if we just go to search, see welcome, Joomla, you, your, and it's keeping statistics on what's being searched for, and we have the links to the results of those views. So now I could set up smart search here in Joomla 3, and then it would all be ready to go in Joomla 4, but I want to just show what's happening if you don't do that and you end up and how to change things around. So we'll do it in Joomla 4. And to get started, I'm going to go up to components, and we're going to migrate this site to Joomla 4. And I'm going to use migrate me 4 because it will go to test area. Might want to come back here and change this. And actually, I don't want to keep installing this Joomla 3 site over and over again. And so I'm going to just do migrate me 4 here, which will do that. All right, so this is not going to take very long. In the meantime, we're getting close to what is the date today? Oh, September the 20th. And is it really September the 20th? Yeah, so that means I think tomorrow must be the first day of fall here in the Northern Hemisphere, first day of spring for you and all of you in the Southern Hemisphere. But we are less than a month away from Joomla 5 coming out, and so we're going to talk about that on the channel here. Actually, it comes out on the 17th, and I'm flying back east for my nephew's wedding on the 18th. We'll be gone for a week, so I won't be doing too much with Joomla 5 until after I get back. All right, our site is migrated. We're going to log into the admin, and let's see here. This is going to be J3 because it's J3 site, and that's great. And now let's go here and see, okay, well, that's great. Here's our old content here, but we don't have anything in the side template because these module positions changed. So let's quickly go to system and modules, and let's bomb those all in there, including the search one. So here's search module. Let's just open that, and I think I want to put it in sidebar right. So sidebar right, that is correct. And we go like this, and we refresh. There's the search up there. Now I also just want to have a few more things. Actually, you know what? We can leave search there, but what I do want to do is go back into the home dashboard, and I want to install the blog sample data. And let's see, click there and do that. Something went wrong. I think it might be because I already have content in here. Let's see if is it doing it? Let's see, reopen the browser, try again. Blog sample, and I am in PHP 8 here. One more try here. It might be because I already have things in there. Oh, another tag has the same alias. Remember, it might be a trashed item. Well, let's just go content and articles. Yeah, it's just because I have the core content stuff from the previous site. That's okay. Well, let's go into search now. Now remember, this search for the word your, and we get this, a 404 request page can't be found. And down here, class J event dispatcher not found is the error we're getting. Now, just for anybody that doesn't know this, because this is so helpful, if you get an error in Joomla and you don't, and you want something better to know what's going on, you go to your system, global configuration, go to the system tab, turn on debug, go to server. Now error reporting is set to maximum, so that's fine. If you have display errors turned on in the PHP version that you're using, then you can then you'll get better errors. And Bjorn makes a good point. Much better in the position search. Yeah, we could do that. All right, so I'm going to save this here. And I'm going to go back and refresh this page. And you'll see now the error is right here. And we see in the first row here where the stack's being called, whatever that means, JRoot components, com search models, search.php. So that is just not working. The search, not smart search, does not work in Joomla 4. So what can we do about that? Well, we'll use Bjorn's tip right here, and we're going to create a new module of the type for smart search. So if we go to, there's a couple ways to get there. I know Bjorn likes this way. If we go to Site Modules, and let's filter for those with the title search. Notice the type here is search. All right, it's just search. That's the type of module. It points to the search that was from Joomla 3 and does not work. So what we can do, in fact, look, it still shows up here, which is odd that I don't know why this doesn't get removed when you migrate, when you do a Joomla migration, but we'll see if we can uninstall it. But let's make a new module of the type. Now, if we filter for a search module, we've got articles related, sure, because search probably appears in the description or something. Yeah, search. But then there's the search and smart search. And this smart search module is what's going to talk to the smart search system in Joomla 4. So we'll create a new one. And just for differentiation's sake, we're going to call this S search. Oh man, that was good typing, Tim. All right, and we'll leave all of this, but we have to put it somewhere. Let's put it, as Bjorn suggested, in the search module position of Cassiopeia. Hello, Michael, good to see you. I hope you had a good day. Mine is just getting going here. All right, so now let's save this. And now when we go back to the home page, we've got, this is our old search, and this is our search, smart search. In fact, let's just do this. Oh, I've got the title set to show. Oh, but it's not showing up there. Oh, that's all right. Just for, so yeah, it looks very nice up there in Cassiopeia. I'm just going to move this down here and put this in sidebar right underneath the other one, just so that we can see the module and just to really get across the point that these are two different modules. All right, so that means we are done with the old search, and we could go and we could unpublish that, and actually delete that. So why don't we do that? Here's the old one, just search. I'm just going to unpublish that for now because I want to experiment when we go to remove this. Now, on our other smart search module here, let's do a same search and go YOUR. And when we enter that, it says no results found. It's like, oh my goodness, why is this not working? At least there's not an error, but why is it not working? And that's because in Smart Search, there's some basic setup and things that you need to do. Hello, Carl. Good to see you there in North Carolina. And Imran is there. Hello. Imran, we're just looking at the difference of search and Smart Search. That search in Joomla 3 does not work in Joomla 4. So now we're going to set it up. Because what we have to do is in the back end of the site here, go to Components, and then go to Smart Search. And we'll see here the Smart Search content plugin is disabled. Changes to content will not update the Smart Search index if you do not enable this plugin. So the nice thing about the Smart Search content plugin is this. If you enable it, when you save an article, when you change content, your index will be updated, all right? And you'll also notice here it says no content has been indexed, so we can start the indexer by pressing the button below. So let's do a couple things here. First of all, let's turn on the Smart Search plugin. We have a handy link we can click on there, and it takes just a nice pop-up, really handy. We don't have to go anywhere else. We're going to go and enable this. Excellent. And we're just save and close, all right? And that takes care of that. In fact, if we refresh here, then that is gone. But as you'll see, that does not do anything back here for us searching for things, right? What we need to do is run the indexer And then because that plugin is enabled that we just enabled, whenever we make changes or make new content or things like that, it will be added to this Smart Search index, and we can test that. But what we need to do here is start the indexer, and it's going to go super fast. All right, and look what it did here. It went through all of this content here. All right, and this is what it will draw on. It looks at when it looks for results. Now, if it looked at an article type, it looked at category, it looked at tag, and that's all it's looking at right there. Now, how does it know to look for these things? Well, let's open up here in a system, open in a new tab, and now we're going to go to Manage Extensions, and we're just going to type search. And you'll see we have a bunch of plugins here: search tags, search categories, smart search contacts, content, news feeds. So, and actually, I should have done this. I should have searched for smart search. There we go. Here's all the stuff that works with smart search. We turned on the content, so things are indexed as we change the content smart search plugin. So things are indexed as we change things. And then here's our module, yeah, and there's the component. But here's smart search categories, contacts, content, newsfeed, tags. So let's suppose you don't want your tags to be searched, to be indexed for search. If we turn that off, like just unpublish that, and go back to here, to the smart, and let's go and let's just delete all those. Yeah, let's delete that as well. Now, see, I have a maintenance button up here. But watch, if we start the indexer, it's going to wing through all of those things super fast. Notice it did not, none of the tags appear here. Rudiger, good to see you. Yes, thanks for tuning in today. So you have some control over what gets searched. Now let's also do this. Let's go to, since these are plugins, let's go to System and Plugins, and let's search for Smart Search. Is it one word or two? Okay. And now we can go actually in, before we were just managing. Now let's just see if we have any settings in here. Let's go into Smart Search Tags. No, and we don't have any settings. So we just have on and off. So I'm going to enable that. Save and close. And let's just, do we have anything in there? Smart Search and Content? Nope, that's all we get. All right. Now, we're going to go back here and run this index again. But let's take a look at what's under maintenance. We can optimize or we can clear it. Well, let's clear it. Yep, and we'll start over. Now it wings through all those types. Now we see tags got done again, and that is great. And there's the raw URL. Now, our statistics, we can see here that the index content on this site includes 278 terms across 15 links with 7 attributes and 4 branches. Articles, categories, tags, and total. What's the other branch there? 4 branches. Huh. 4 article, category, tag. I wonder what the 4th branch is. But notice in the statistics there, it said 278 terms. Oh, well, wait a second. Where are those? Well, we go over to, I believe if we click this button here. No, that's not it. Somewhere we can, I think we can see these terms, I think. If I click that. No. Okay, oh, there's your control over, oh, all right. Total, yeah, over total. But look at this. If, remember, did we have control over tags? Well, we didn't inside the plugin, but let's suppose you don't want the Joomla, the millions tag. We can unpublish that. All right, so we could have selected that, publish or unpublish, and I think that these results would not show up for that. All right, I think that there's somewhere, yeah, Bjorn says total. I thought that there was somewhere that we could see all of the terms that are indexed, but maybe not. I know we can see them in the database, and maybe we'll look at that in a little bit. Let's go to home though, and that's I'm going to just refresh this page, and oh, there you go. Now we're getting results. There's where YOU shows. Now, a really nice thing about this search box up here, watch what happens as I start to type something. What's a word that we'll pick? We'll go BLO, and look, it's guessing what's already there because there is the term blog. Let's search for blog, and it shows the results because they are indexed in the database. All right, now let's see. We don't, let's go million, M-I-L-L-I-O-N. Million does not show, remember, because we turned off that tag. Let's go back to millions, and we'll publish the millions tag. We'll say we want to see results from that. Let's go back and refresh. And let's see, maybe million. Oh, there we go, M-I-L-L. There we go, millions. I can click on there, and we get our one result, which is that tag. So super, super nice. Now, one of the things that I've run into is this author, plugin finder, query filter, branch as administrator. I don't know what to do about that, but it might have to do with the tag. So that's something we can look into what's going on. Now, earlier we saw that the old search was not working anymore in Joomla 4, the one that just searched. We don't want to call it dumb search because it's just a different search, but it's not smart search. So why don't we go and deal with removing that, and then we can kind of play around and look at this stuff here. To remove an extension, we go to System and go to Manage Extensions. And that's just search for SEH. Just search. And over here in the ID column in the top right, I'm going to click and click again so the highest is at the top. And how many pages? Oh, we only have one page of stuff here. And I see here is search. And here is smart search. All right, so we've got, oh, here we go. We've got the search package, which has a number 10074. It's very high. I don't think I want to remove this. What I do want to remove, though, is this component down here, search, because it's just named search, administrator component. And it's from 2000. This is the older one, and it has a lower number than smart search. But remember, smart search is also in Joomla 3, so that's why we don't see it in the higher numbers. So I'm going to just click search down here. I'm going to go uninstall, and now search has been removed. I still have the old module, right, from that we had before, and it's enabled, but it's not published in the module manager. We can delete that. But now over here in the left, if we go to components, we only have smart search, and so we have gotten rid of the old search and removed it, and now we just have smart search. The last thing, of course, is to go to system and to site modules, to go that way. Here's the old search module that just points to search. Excuse me. And we can just click that and we will trash it. And then we can rename this module here smart search, because that's the only search we have now. And we'll save. Now we have some other options here that we, in the smart search module, show suggestions, advanced search. Let's turn that on. Show an alternative label, all right, and an open search name. Basically, the open search name is that you can turn your site into its own little search engine and present the links for people that are coming to it. And it's another way of your site, of your links being found, I think. In fact, we don't have a teaser there. I have looked this up online before and set an item ID, which I think is a way of correct me if I'm right, we set the item ID so it knows which template to apply to it, because this is a module if it's auto-known. Is that correct? You guys could type that in chat if you want. I'll leave that. But now let's just save that and see what's changed here. We'll go home. Yeah, see now over here we have this advanced search options, and that's why in this case putting search up here in the header would not really be ideal. But we can now search for the word your, and we could look for it only in categories, only search by author, language, and search by type. Oh, look, oh, categories, search by, oh, the type, search only in categories, and look only in this particular category. All right, and I think if we hit enter, no results. All right, well, let's go search all. Nah, no results. Hey, all right, let's search all there. Aha. Okay, and why is that? Well, we were only searching categories. Oh, articles, that's right. A category is a category. That would be category descriptions. Interesting. All right, so now we can click here. Great. And if we click for look in tags only, there'll be nothing because we would need to have the word your in a tag. I don't think there are any descriptions in those. In fact, let's just test this out. Let's go to tags. Let's go into millions. And we'll put in description. I am putting the word your here to see if it gets indexed. All right, so we save that tag. Let's try this. Go back here, we'll refresh. And look, it showed up. There we go. I am putting the word your here to see if it gets indexed. Now look, here's this problem with the author thing. While we're in that tag, let's see. That's publishing. Author. It's administrator here, but author's alias. Let's try this. I am the author. Let's put it just an author there. And go refresh. No. Plugin finder, query filter, branches administrator. I wonder why that is not working. Let's try this. All right, so that did not work putting author in there. That's good for SEO. Let's see here. Name, J3 Core, Cybersalt. That's my profile. Oh, that's my username. That's an interesting problem. All right, well, we will keep working on that, but I want to just keep this flowing for people that are watching to learn just about Smart Search and going from there. Remember, too, we turned on that content tag. Let's try this. Let's go content, articles, and we're going to add a new article. And let's go a new article. All right, and let's just paste some text in here. What is some text that we can find? Let's just go to let's go to cybersalt.com. To my site, let's go to NetShaker, and I've got some articles here. And let's go is going for Joomla 3 to 4 migration. Bjorn's got an answer there for me. Check out. I'm going to copy this. And what's the word? Well, oh, okay. Let's look for this word amplified. We're going to go here and go paste, Control V, and we're going to go save. Aha, you know what? I've seen this problem before, and I'm glad that I could recreate it. Notice this, how it says fields helper not found. This is interesting, and interesting that this is happening from just a core migration. The repeatable field does not exist anymore in Joomla 4. It was replaced by the subform. So if you ever run into this, oh, this is great. I'm gonna make a video about this, because this is the last time I fixed this, I thought, oh, I wish I could make a video about that. Go to extensions and manage, and search for repeat, R-E-P-E-A-T, and you will see here's the fields repeatable. It's not a Joomla 3, it's not a Joomla 4 field. So we'll unpublish that. Wow. Hey, that's great. I'm gonna make that video. I'm gonna film that right after. I got a site that I think I have a site that's hacked. That's my own site with the ACY mailing vulnerability. And yesterday, anyways, if I have that site published, it's just driving my server crazy. Just that one site. So I got to do that video today too. I got to fix it. But let's go back to articles. And let's go new article to test search. And we're going to go here, go V. And now we'll save, watch. We won't have that problem now. And it's there. And if we go up here to search and look for the word amplified, A-M-P-L-I, look at that. It's automatically in there. Isn't that awesome? Isn't Joomla great? I'll tell you. All right, there we go. It's there. I hit enter. A new article. And it's right there. Oh, look, my other one did save. There was an error. Oh, okay. A new article, oh, it's in there twice. Because we see the ID is 8. And the ID there is 7. But now we have category plugin finder query filter branch uncategorized. So that's not showing. Yes, all right. So Bjorn says if you're under options, see author, show article options, he thinks. And Ivor says looks like a language constant. It is a language constant. And it's being displayed because something's not showing. And Michael says, not too sure about the author string, but you could change it with language overrides to say something else. Yes. But so let's take a look at all right, so let's go to close. Let's go to system. Oh, components, smart search, options. Word match, yes. Result, taxonomy, yes. Result, image. Gather statistics. Hey, let's say yes. Allow an empty search. Yeah, that's if someone goes up and just hits enter and wants to see what there is. Why not? Expand advanced search. So these are options in smart search. I never even thought to go into there. You know, that's a recurring theme here on the channel. Sort field by relevance or title or list price or date. Open search name. Why don't we just say a test of smart search. Open search description. I will toggle inline help. Oh, not much help there. And how the search terms are matched by the index. Okay. Let's save that. We haven't changed anything in there that would change the author. Oh, search for phrases. Oh, interesting. Here's how you can set the weight that the title being found in the title has on a result or in the body. Here's the meta weight multiplier, path to text weight multiplier. Yeah. All right, so here you can configure in Smart Search what weight the results are. So if you're searching for Joomla and it's in the title, then that's a better result. That's a result. I think that'll appear higher than if it's just in the content. And that's one. Why don't we do that? We'll turn all that on. Lots of things to check out there. But, and Imran says to try the index tab. I think what that is going to do is just run the index again. And I don't think that changed anything. Let's look at amplified. All right, well, now these are, because this is a migration, I wonder if I go back to user and go to manage users, and I go into administrator. There's the name. I wonder if I save this, I wonder if that would just fix things. Let me just save that and go back, and let's refresh. No. Plugin Finder Query Filter Branches Administrator. Well, it says administrator, doesn't it? Oh, and it says uncategorized. Ah. Oh. Yeah, that is a language string, but it's also showing the constant. Because watch the, okay. See under content articles options. Yeah, let me just show you this. So if I go name Tim Davis, whoops, let's give me a capital, and save and refresh. That's administrator. Interesting. Interesting, because the close. So yeah, let's go to, sorry, what did Bjorn say to try? Under content articles, turn on author option. Johan Renfest, good stuff. I have both search and repeatable fields on your Joomla 3 site that is having issues moving to J4. Either look at there tonight. Oh, and you're heading off. Good night. Oh, good day and night. Yes, Johan, because it's daytime where you are, of course. Because you are in Kansas. So, all right, yeah, that will help you with your migration. Check out Migrate Me 4 too if you've got a complex site and you want to do lots of tests. All right, so Bjorn says under content articles option, content articles options. Author is set to show. Yeah, that is set to show. Editing layout. No, category. So that's not that. See under content articles option, turn on author and show categories too. Category title? Yeah, let's try that. Okay. Oh, turn author off? Oh, okay. All right. I'll give her a try. Articles. Turn author off. All right. Let's try that. Let's refresh. Nope. All right. Why don't we resort to this? Let's copy. And let's go to here. And Smart Search Quick Start Guide. Yeah, it looks like a language string thing. Okay, turn author off, parent category. All right, what do we got? We going here? Blog. Okay, articles and category. No. So I think we can have show author on. On articles. So Bjorn, you're saying I'm in articles here. Oh, and you think turn on parent category. Yeah, I mean it could be the wrong language thing, Imran. Okay, and this could be left over from Joomla 3. Okay, so all right, so we've got that. All right, so parent category. All right, let's save. Let's refresh. No, I bet you this has changed in Joomla 4. I bet you this has changed in Joomla 4. Yeah, Imran says it's missing in the any file text. Why don't we do this? Let's bomb over to Joomla 4, Joomla 4 site. Let's log into there. What do I have here on this site? Do I have search? Yeah, okay, we have search. Okay, let's search your. I might not have ever run indexing on here. Let's go components, smart search, index. Oh, I have run it. Yeah. Well, I don't want to go into the ini file though, Imran, because if it's working in the core here, then we'll have to find something. Let's find a blog. Oh, here's our results down here. Oh, see, it's happening here in Joomla 4 as well. And this is a core Joomla 4 install. So, yeah, and all right. Well, let's fix it on this other one here. Let's close this and close that. Oh, here's how to get rid of the instructions here, yeah. Okay, that we don't need that. Let's go here. I gotta believe this is working for someone. So let's go to system. Right, well. Michael's, your demo site is fine there. Great. Well, I'm just going to update this to the latest Joomla. Yeah, it's funny because Michael, that J4 site is a core one as well. That did not work. Let's try this. I'm going to go system, Joomla, here. I'm going to upload and update. Oh, maximum upload size 16 megabytes. I can't reinstall Joomla with it like that. Okay. Let's go system. And let's go languages. No, system. Language overrides. Yeah, it was a fresh site. Now my Joomla 4 is a fresh site as well. So I wonder why that is not working. I wonder why that is not working. All right, let's see here. Finder. To create a new override, pick a language. So let's do it on the site. Make a new override. Search for Finder. No, it's constant. All right. Interesting. PLG underscore Finder. PLG underscore Finder. No constant with that in there, obviously. Oh, and your module is search, not smart search. Okay. We got a lot here. Maybe it's maybe we should search for Finder. I wonder what this is, because I've seen it before on other sites. Or even what it's changed to. What else can we go in here? S underscore administrator. Yeah, that language string, well, it's not, yeah, Imran, I don't think that's going to show up. Because when I search, there, it just doesn't exist. It's not in there. And here's the file. No, file. Yeah, interesting. Go into the module, all right. There's search. You know, I think what's happening here is that this does not exist in the language file. It should be showing the author name. You can do this by looking in the language file for the extension. Yeah. I think you're right. I think you're right, Ivor. Question is, why is it not in there? I wonder if we go to System, Site, let's go Languages. Here's English. It's the default version, it's good. All right, well, let's try this. Let's go here. Install extensions. I'm going to go to Upload, Browse, go to Joomla 4, go to my toolbox, and we'll get the file manager and go into there. Components, JMP file manager. We're going to go to options. We're going to change path to /, save and close. And now we're going to search for smart in the volume. Search. There we go. Yeah, I just want to see where we can find that language file. It's going to be en-categories, search. Just looking to see. All right, let's look for millions on Michael's demo site here. Yeah. So, yeah, he's got that author Joomla, category Joomla. I wonder what... I wonder what is happening. Let's put that off over here. Yeah, I'm going to put that here. I would like to see. Here's admin override. Okay, here's our language files. Mod search. That's the mod language file for the search module. Let's edit the file. Can you guys, can you see that pop up there? No. All right, so, oh, you could see it. All right. Well, we would have to figure out what code goes, what string goes in there that will display. Well, here's what I'm going to do. Off on the other side here, I'm going to go into the control panel. All right, and I'm going to go to list accounts, and I'm going to go to basic Joomla, and then I'm going to bring over, yeah, the control panel. All right, so I'm going to go to PHP, multi-PHP any editor, and I'm going to go down, this is J3, and I'm going to expand the post max size to 64, and I'm going to make that 64, and we're going to apply. Now I'm going to go back into the site here, go to System, Joomla. I'm going to upload and update. I'm going to install what I have here. You can't see this, but I'm going to reinstall the full package of Joomla 4.3.4. All right. See if reinstalling Joomla through this upload method will fix the language string in case something does not get copied over. But it's possible that I did a quick install of Joomla 4 there and did just do an update. So this is installing. I'm going to just wait while the hamsters run. Taking its time. Oh, it's Finder extension, not search, you think? All right, well, that was slow. Yes, I'm going to install. Open that. Now we're in there. And we go refresh. Yeah. All right, let's go in here. Comp Finder ini. And it will be a text file, won't it? Yeah, Valerie, I think what Michael, yeah, Michael, your module is search, not smart search. But are you using just the search module? You know, I have seen the old search work on some Joomla 4 sites, I think, but I don't understand why. Finder. All right, well, let's do this here. I'm going to go back to control panel. And I'm going to, let's just rule this out. I'm going to go to Softaculous. All right. And I need to go here to J4 first, because I need to go and copy the username and password that I use. All right, in Softaculous, here is Joomla, the Joomla 4 core. I'm going to remove it. Well, Imran, we have to, we have to remove, I don't know if that's a language file. It actually should be displaying the author or the category. Well, I guess that would be a language file. But I'm going to remove this J4 installation. Yep. And now I'm going to do a quick install of Joomla 4, 4.3.4 back in there. I need to just switch to the screen here so you don't see my password when I put them in. And I do a quick install. And I'll go back to webcam in corner. All right, I installed that. Now I can go to the back end here, and I can install the blog data, because this is a fresh Joomla 4 install. I can go up here. We have search, and if I search for million, millions, it's already categorized, and I get tag and author. So that is working. There is something There's something in a migration process that is not working. Something that doesn't get copied. All right. I get my, I wonder, but my other Joomla 4 site, I don't, that one before where it wasn't working, I wonder if I used an older version, had an older version of Joomla and then just updated it. And maybe it's that. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Hello, Stefan. Good to see you. Good to see you in chat there. Don't worry about being late. I was late as usual too. So that works on my Joomla 4 site there, but it didn't before. In the background, Imran, that is me with one of my race trucks. With my race truck in 2002. It was my friend's truck actually, and that was a race that I won. And those two girls were their models, and they would pose with drivers when they got their picture taken for winning the race. All right, so what is the boo-boo that we have here on the Joomla 3 site? All right, let's close that and that. That's the Joomla 3 site. Yeah, it must be a migration thing. I mean, is it a file that didn't get copied? I mean, it's obviously trying to show a string there. Could be a file, but having said that, I reinstalled Joomla through the upload method. Well, can you overwrite the language files for J4? Actually, you know what? I can do that. That's a good idea. Watch this. Let's go into cPanel, File Manager, and I'm going to copy these files from the Joomla 4 that I just installed. I'm going to copy them to J3 core basicjoomla.com /mm4, because this is a test migration, and I'm going to copy those. Oh, permission denied. Oh, I couldn't copy configuration.php. That's all right. Just as well I didn't want to do that anyways, did I? Whoops. Now let's go back to here. No, that didn't do it. Let's try this. Maybe that whole thing got canceled. Let's copy this and that, but not configuration.php. We will copy to J3 core basicjoomla.com /mm4 and go copy files. Oh, and you know what's interesting? Here's an interesting thing about Softaculous. Softaculous, when you uninstall something, it uninstalls just your core folders and files. It leaves other things, like here's this JChat file. We have an SQL file from September 11th. That's a good thing to notice when you're doing that with Softaculous. All right, let's refresh. No, that's not it. That is not it. This is a good mystery. A good mystery to have at the end of everything. at the end, because I think we pretty much looked at most of the majority of the basic stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where we would find this. I don't think we can use the search here, can we? Let's close. Components. I go V, volume, and go enter. It's not searching inside things. Oh, I'll try and install another language, see if it works. Good idea. You just want to see if I can know how to find another language. Install another language. All right, let's go system. Manage languages. Install. Let's install Norwegian, since Ivor made that suggestion. All right, we've got that in there. Now let's change. What do I do here? I log out, log out, log in Norwegian. And now if we go up here to here, change your user's language. Yeah, so oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Of course, that's only if I'm logged in, right? Ah, boy. All right, well, that's gonna... It's Norwegian in the back. My language is default. Yeah, and then we have to make it a multilingual site. Yeah, so, you know, we just have to know where to... yeah, and that's more than I'm up to doing right now. So, I could download this site and then search in the files. Could find the language files in language GB PLG Finder. Okay, that would good. That will help. G3 MM4 language ENGB plugin finder. PLG Finder. Yeah, and we don't have... I've got a finder here. Here's the mod finder sysinit. Bjorn migrated a test site with MM4 but cannot get search to work at all. Well, we do have this finder. Let's just view here. And this is for the batch processing, yeah. administrator language. Here's a finder. And we are looking for plugin finder query filter. So I don't think it would be an administrator. Oh, wait. Plugin finder query filter. Yeah, here's plugin finder query filter today. Plugin finder no results. Plugin query. Okay. So yeah, so you say, okay, so not in there. Try com_finder. No, and then try the mod finder. Not the com finder, it must be in the plugin finder any. All right. Smart search. Okay, so but would it not be in the languages? Yeah, the problem with this here, right? Let's go here. Of course, I'm not an MM4 either, so let's get into here. All right, so okay, let's just regroup here. Where would these results be output for search results? Let's just go into languages, ENGB, com, tags. Here's finder. Let's go edit. And here is com finder query results. And we want plugin finder query. All right, so it's got to be PLG, right? That's where you're saying plugin. Administrator language folder, okay. MM4 administrator language English com finder. So we've got finder and any. So let's go edit. Let's edit that. I'm going to close that here. Okay. Plugin finder query. These are all comms. And we're looking for administrator or uncategorized. PLG finder any. Oh, okay. Oh, go further down. Plugin finder content. Is that what you think? Oh, I got a bunch of things here. Content. All right. Well, one of the things is plugin finder queries. And we're looking for looking for something that says branch in it as well. Okay. F3. There's 3 things on here that have branch. Map group, multi-language, com finder, map select branch. Michael, have I tried the search? Yeah, we did try the search at the beginning and it was not working. Yeah, right at the beginning, when I migrated, I had the search one there and it was not working. See, the other thing too that we're looking for, is not replacing text. It has to be replacing it has to be replacing a string. Content and options. All right. Well, you're talking about content, articles, options. Uh-oh. Yeah. I have to log in with English here. Link, all right. Link to author's contact page. Hi, Brent. No, we're not looking for language overrides. Our problem is this. In the search results in Smart Search, it says author, and then it's saying plugin finder query. So this is somewhere in the code, but it's not in a language file. So actually, and this is a migrated site, so it's something to figure out. Yeah, that's missing, and I think this is probably changed from Joomla. See, I migrated this site from 3 to 4. So this is Smart Search migrated. I can't. I don't think I can. We looked at overrides. We can't do an override here because we'd have to figure out the code that this is looking for. Now, if we could find, I guess we could put that in. If we could find the file, the language file, where we added this particular one. All right, we'll try that. We'll just use that string. In the cPanel File Manager, top right corner, you can search for strings and files. Search for the translation string. All right. Okay, let's try that first, John, because we're in here. MM4. I can search all my files for the translation string. All right, let's try that. Yeah, so that's not found. Stefan says the second string is found in administrator language ENGB plugin finder content any. Okay. Administrator language ENGB plugin finder PLG finder. Let's go out there. Finder content any edit. All right. Now that's in the Joomla 3 site where it's not working. Great. It's Imran, it's j3core.basicjoomla.com. Now, using Stefan's directions, let's go. And by the way, hello, John, and hello, Brent. I haven't seen John for a while. John was almost, he was within 150 miles of me during the summer when he went on another vacation to Washington State. Let's go into Joomla 4 administrator, my Joomla 4 site that we know is working. Language, ENGB, plugin finder, content any, plugin finder content any, and let's edit that. And let's compare. Look at, oh, look at that. And Valerie tested that out too. The search is not working on Joomla 4 for her. Plugin finder. So these are the same files. So the question is, why is this? Yes, that's the address there, Imran. Why is this? All right, so it's not the language files necessarily. Oh, I can turn on language debug. Oh yeah, good idea. All right. System. It is updated, Stefan. I looked at that. We can look again. Let's just go to System, Global Configuration, System, Language Debug. Save. Oh, I've hardly ever used that. Okay, what am I looking at here? Joomla 3 language string does not work properly in Joomla 4. Oh, on both of them. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Look at the bottom. Okay, is it untranslated I want to look at? All right, untranslated. Now I've got to oh, isn't that okay? Oh, all right. There's two things untranslated. Okay, all right. Brent, what am I? Okay, so plugin administrator components, comp finder, temple search. Oh, it's not. Okay, plugin finder query fill. All right, so Brent, does this mean that? All right, so this string is not being translated All right, so just a sec, I follow here because I'm learning this here from Brent here too. Other site you can look for what it was translated. Okay, let's do that. J4. Oh, this is very cool. Global configuration. Server. Yes, I'll help Joomla. Server error reporting. I just put this thing. System, debug system and language. Yes. Save. I go view the front page. I go to search. And I search for millions. All right, and then oh no, there's a couple of things. Oh my goodness. Okay, Brent says, look at the bottom now to see that that's where. Brent says, look at the bottom now and see where that string is located now. Under loaded. Oh, okay. I'm looking for plugin, finder, query, filter branches. Plugin, finder. But is it is this saying that plugin, finder, query, branch s Joomla? Administrator. See, these are untranslated again all of a sudden. Is that correct? Let me just turn off the language debugging. Okay, yeah, that's there. I'm a noob at this, so this is getting translated. Tag and author. Okay, so see, this still shows as untranslated. There's something untranslated on there, but this is type tag. That probably makes it a bit better, eh? I'm looking for, what am I looking for? Plugin, finder, query, filter, branch, administrator. Vinny says I should get you some water, Susan. I think he can hear you coughing in the background. And hello, Vinny. All right, so okay, so Stefan says in the default search result.php, there's incorrect escaping. All right, so we'll go there. And so Stefan's got the fix. And this is a new area for me debugging the language that Brent's looking at here. Got me looking at. So I'm not sure what to do in here. Type, article, author, plugin finder, basically. Cross-reference the load files. Oh boy. Oh, I see. Yeah. So, okay. So this is the extension. This is the file. Oh, this is okay. I see what you're saying. So this shows what files are loaded for language files, and then we would start looking, see if we're missing one or if it failed to load one. Okay. This shows untranslated. I don't know why these are untranslated, but this is But all right, so let's switch over to Stefan, who says, or Stefan, sorry, Stefan. Let's go to default search result PHP. There's incorrect escaping. Now, to find that, Stefan, we go to where? Where is that? cPanel, Joomla 3, migrate 4. Default search result PHP default underscore search. Let's go there. Default underscore search in plugins. Okay. Yeah. See, this is the disappointing thing about cPanel search up there, but that's in so. Plugins, and was it under search or finder? Search or finder? Plugins. Components. And JMP file manager. And we're going to look for default underscore search underscore search result. Finder J4, search J3. All right, so that's not that file is not in there. That's interesting. Is that what's missing? What's the full path of where that file is, Stefan? Okay. In the meanwhile, if we go to J4 and search for default search, I don't know why cPanel for such a long time is such a terrible terrible search feature. So there's, Yeah, that's that. Is there. And so we're looking for default. Yeah, so that search isn't got. This doesn't search inside of files, I don't think. Stefan's looking for it. Well, that was very interesting. The language debugging. I've never even I've never used that kind of area before. I've seen it, but that's cool. And obviously, Brent has experience in that. I know. Okay. Yeah. COD for a component? What do you mean by that? Oh, code for component. Yeah, all right. So it shows the... Okay. Yeah, Imran, you're posting where the language stuff is, but I don't... and we found where the string is. I don't know. The question is, and now we're just looking because Stefan says that there are some wrong breaks. This will make a very good video as well once we know how to do this. So maybe I'll crank out 3 today. I actually have another one recorded that I need to put together. So we found the language file that it's in. It's in both, but something needs to be... Oh, Brent says he's not convinced there's a problem with the brackets as the translation is outside the plugin. Yeah, Imran, I think you're a couple of seconds behind on which, if you are behind, you're not going to hear me say this till later. It is in the text. Maybe I was tricked by my language debugging. Okay, so Brent, it is in the text. Components, ComFinder. Components, ComFinder, temple, search. All right, well, take a look there. Well, components, ComFinder, temple, search. Components, ComFinder, temple, search, searches. So I've got, and what do you think, Bjorn? Probably default, view. Okay. I'm missing search. Oh. Are you saying there should also be, instead of searches, there should also be search? And that means if I go down to here and go do components, ComFinder, temple. Now I only have searches there, and that's where it's working. Oh no, I'm an administrator. Components, ComFinder, temple. Oh, search. I'm in the wrong folder. All right. Search default results. Okay. All right, well that's, but no, it must be display, okay, ID, search result list, get instance, get layout. Okay, well, we are well above my pay grade now. So Brent says that it's in the text. So if we find it in the text, here's the file here. Basic. Okay, so the file in the Joomla 4 one that's working is administrator language engb plugin finder. All file strings are sent through the test : _ something. See, and in these results here, sorry, I have to find the tab here. In the results here, the we've got type article, author. You know, this this has to display the author of the article. So we can't just put in the text like the name of a person or something. All strings are sent through the test. You can see it loads all the ini files into an array. When you talk about loads all strings are sent through the test, what do you mean as the test? Is this the I don't know what you mean by the test there. Oh, text. Okay. So all strings are sent through the text. Okay, you can see it loads all the ini files into an array. All right, so the array of the ini files is all of these. These are all loaded into an array. So basically, are you saying, so are those loaded and then this fills in and grabs things out of the collection of the files there? All right. So that means up here. Okay, yes. Okay, great. So then we've got plugin finder query. Okay, so we've got plugin finder query filter branch p article or author, and that's what. Okay, I'm going to close some things here because we have too much stuff here. Plugin finder query filter branch s administrator. So we've never found this plug. We never have we found where the branch is. Okay, so you would see an error if the ini files are not formed properly. So when it's calling for author, see, the strange thing is that what is the yeah, see, this is the question mark is the question. Are the two question marks showing something that's unknown? So everything here that has has an asterisk is showing something that works. Okay. So the question mark is saying this is untranslated. We don't know what this is. All right. Which is why when we went over to Joomla 4, oh, sorry. When we look at the results in Joomla 4 here in the search, this also, so this is saying here, and this is Joomla 4 where it worked. Author, question, plug, finder, query. So these are untranslated, these two things here. From the, components, and this is where it's looking for those. Oh, I have it showing the strings, not the translations. Okay. So do I have this set correctly for debugging? Do I want language and display turned on? I can add the strings as language overrides. Okay. Language overrides. If I turn off the debug, if I turn this off, you will see the value it translates. Only the language debugging. Okay. See, now that's funny because this is the one that was working. And now it's not. And we didn't change anything on there. Author. This was working. I'm sure it was working, right? And this is the fresh Joomla 4 install. So this is not getting translated even in the core, but it was working when I just installed it as core. I'm sure it was. Yeah, all right, well, let's just do this in Joomla 4 then. So we go system, language, overrides. So I'm going to go to site. I can't search there, can I? No matching results in there. If I do a new thing here, and I search for a constant, look for that, it doesn't find it. Okay, so add a new and search. So I'm adding a new. I think Stefan's just a couple seconds behind me there. If it's not found, it can be added. All right. So I would put it in here. And hello. Okay, I'm just going to do this. Hello, everybody. I save that. I refresh. Okay. All right. So now we need to know is to put in something that will put in the author's name. Which is what is the code for an author's name or category? Well, yeah, and well, that's yeah, I can do that. Yeah, so Michael, I can put Tim in there or something, but this is supposed to this is supposed to be the name of the author of the article. Because if you have 5 authors, or the category that it's in. So it's probably going to be check the article. Well, it does have a, yeah, that one does have an author. Because, and now we're in the Joomla 4 site here. Let's save and close that. Content open, new, content, articles. The author is the person's name is administrator. So we could do this, or we'll just change this here. Let's make the Tim Davis. All right, that's my login username there. Save and close. Yeah, Brent's loading up his PHP Storm. Okay. Yeah, we're really close on this. This is a big collaborative effort today. In which case, then we're going to take what we learn here, just put it in that site, and I'm going to do a tutorial on this. But I'm sure, like, you watch me. This was a brand spanking new Joomla 4 install that I just did, and it was working. Oh, by the way, we need to have a wrench ceremony for Brent, because he's going to post something. So, it's been a long time since we awarded a wrench to anyone. Let's see which kind. We can manage blocked words. You can change chat modes in live and can. There we go, Brent. The next thing you post is going to be a wrench, which means I think you'll be able to post code. All right. Yeah, I know. You know for sure. I'm sure. It obviously works. It's working for Michael and his sample site. Oh, you know what, Michael? Maybe to use a value from variable, yeah, use string, but we need to know what the string is in the codenet. Michael, if your Joomla 4 site was a core install, you would never have the old search that doesn't work with Joomla 3. And so your search module would be pointing to Smart Search in the back end. Yeah. Bjorn, your Joomla Forever site is a Did you start that over from scratch in 4, or is that a migration? I mean, it could just be something unique to me or something that I'm doing. Though I have, where was I? Yeah, I don't know. So, but if it's a unique thing, it's just a matter of making a string, then that's great. Meanwhile, why don't we go into here and let's go new, and let's look for a constant that has the only place that author occurs in mod articles, language helper.php. Should I go there, Brent? For language helper.php, where's the path on that? That might show up here. Language. Okay. Yeah. Administrator. Components. Com finder, source helper, language helper. Administrator components, com finder, source helper, language helper. And okay. And what am I looking for here? (42 or 63? Line 42. Right. Return plugin finder query filter branch. Is this a string? So it's returning. So if, okay, so that's a string. Am I putting, is that the string that it should? That's different than what's not showing up here, right? Plugin finder query filter branch s help. Oh, here's, okay, and down here, so plugin finder query filter branch s, okay. The command. So in the language, plugin finder query filter branch s help. Plugin finder query filter branch s help. Oh, okay. Oh, when we create it, it will put it in there. It'll put the string in. Okay, gotcha. Plugin finder query filter branch s help, and that pulls the string. So all we need then for the language override is the code that we put in this case. What do we put in there to make the unique author appear? Comes from components confinders. right. Let me go back to here. Administrator components, confinder, source service. Administrator components, confinder, source service, HTML, line filter, line, whoops, slow down, Tim. Edit, 150, line 154. Scroll too far, 154. String key. What am I now? Am I copying that and putting it in the language replacer? I could just try that before you say no. I might still have this wrong. Language constant. Let's close this. Go into here. Oh, that's how the system's replacing the strings. Okay. Okay, so the branch, right now we're in the author. And then this one here, which I can make this, all right, so let's do this. The text, need author string, all right? And then we'll go save and new. And this one is there, we save that. So Brent says something is broken with the language string in the system. I don't think that we ever found where plugin finder query filter branch s blog is, though, did we? Plugin finder query filter branch s. Plugin, sorry, here. Oh, and this is interesting. When I refresh, look here, need category author string gets replaced, but oh, we've got this other one up here. Oh, category blog, category need category string. Look at this one. This particular category doesn't replace up here either. That's because we don't have a language override for need author string. Oh, that's clear. I've got these filtered here. Yeah, okay. So if I go here and we refresh, There's another one up here. Plugin Finder Quilter ends blog. Yeah, so yeah, that's what Brent. Okay, so something is broken because these plugin finder. Okay, here's a file here. We don't even have blog here. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's like a, yeah, so not finding the strings in the core Joomla CMS. They're not part. Yeah, and even here, plugin finder filter branch P article, branch S blog, plugin finder query filter branch P article. There's not even a blog there. All right, so this is in the plugin finder content ini, so that's interesting. There's no blogs in there, there's no tags, and that's not the file anyways. That's just the languages for the plugin content, plugin finder. If we go here, system open, go to plugins, finder, no, content. Content finder changes to the content. That string is not in J3 also. Yeah. I wonder if that was broken in Joomla 3. Because we didn't have Smart Search on in Joomla 3. Let's try this. I can go back to Joomla. I can go back to that Joomla 3 site. And then we can go and preview here. That search there. And this is question mark TP equals 1. So, oh, I have that turned off. All right. Extensions, templates, options, preview enabled. Yeah, enabled. What did I type wrong there? Oh, question mark. Hey, TP equals 1 is case sensitive. How about that? I did not know that. Look at that. Oh, capital TP. All right. Position 7. All right, so let's go cancel. Let's go extensions, modules, new. We're going to do a smart search. We're going to assign it to position 7. Smart search. And we're going to go save and close. And there we go. There's our smart search right there. We haven't indexed, so there'll be no results. Components, smart search, index. Now when we go back and refresh, okay, now look here. Your modules, there's the results, but there isn't anything showing there isn't author or category, so let's just see. Smart search, components, smart search, options, gather statistic. Let's just say yes, allow empty search, yes, expand, yeah. Show, open search name, index, permissions, save and close, refresh. Search. So what I'm seeing is that the results to put type article, author need, category need, they are not part of Smart Search in 3 because they're not showing up. Content, articles, options, show authors set to yes. We could say that. I don't think that would change here anyways, but to category, let's just show everything here. Save. No. Extensions, modules. Yeah, modules, smart search, search suggestions, advanced search, hide. That's on the side. Show link alternative label search button. Can show that. Button position left, bottom. Open auto discovery search title. Thanks, Michael. Have a great night. Take care. Hope to see you next week too. Thanks for your help. So this is not a thing. Sorry, in Joomla 3, type, author, and category is not a thing. And so perhaps migrating Imran needs to go. Yes, thanks, Imran. Have a good sleep. Right. Well, what if we do this? What if we go to it's interesting. None of these strings are here. And Ivor is out as well. Yes, here we go. Look at that, 125. I should peel out here soon too. But, well, on an outside chance, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go into now we're in the J3 core there. So let's go into Joomla 4 here. I'm going to go to System, Global Configuration. I'm going to go to System, Server. This J4 core site, the database is Joomla 9. I'm going to go back here to PHP admin. I'm going to go into Joomla 9. I'm going to go into the extensions folder. Yeah, thanks, Bjorn. Yeah, it's been good. We haven't got that thing fixed, but let's see. Do we have show all? Are we looking for search? No, Finder. And here's the component for com Finder. I'm going to delete it. And now I'm going to go into here. And I'm going to go to System. I'm going to go to Discover. There's Smart Search. I'm going to install it. Components. It's there. And go up to here and refresh. I broke it. I broke it. I broke it. Haha. 404 component not found. Well, that was not helpful. Okay, well, let's go back to here. And let's go to there. And let's go to Finder. I think I'm just going to remove all of these then. Yeah, and see, look at this. This is happening to me yesterday. When I try to, when I do this, I say no. If I go to Finder, if I go check all, it doesn't select just what's there. It actually selects everything in the module. So I'll just click delete individually. And then we'll go back to here, System, Discover. Here's everything. I'm going to install. Discover install failed 241. So something is not quite going in there. Search terms. Let's enable that. Enabled, save and close. Let's clear the index. Let's start the indexer. And then let's go to no results found. Yeah. Try update the database. Rudiger, I'll see you later. Rudiger, would you just email me again, tim@cybersalt.com, the link for your extension? I keep wanting to contact with you to have you come on and show it, so that would be great. Sorry it's taken so long. Goodbye to you too, Stefan. Plugins. Oh, see, nothing's getting indexed because nothing is enabled. All right, system, extensions manage, components, smart search, index, start the indexer. There we go. Now let's go up here. And it's still broken. Yep. Well, everybody, if anyone suddenly has some ideas, email me, tim@cybersalt.com. I should test this again on the Joomla 4, a fresh Joomla 4 install, like for an absolutely empty folder. I may need to search the DB. What do you mean search the DB? For those strings? We could definitely do that. Yeah, search the database. Let's do that. Let's search. Let's search for that string. No. Oh, finder.php. No, finder.php is not in there. Yeah, I'm not sure we'll see this full string. Let's look for branch. Overriders. The only place where branch shows. Finder, filter, branch, label. What language is that in? Oh, finder, filter, branch, label. Search by. Search by string. 24 lines in here. No. Oh, there's 2,000 rows in here. That's a lot of rows. That's a lot of rows. Finder. Overrider. I've never been in this table before. So I want to look for that in here. F3, Control V. It's not there. Okay. There is some Finder stuff in here. Sort by relevance. But it's just got a reference to the file where it is as well. So yeah. But that's the only place the branch showed. And that's on Joomla 4, yeah. Yes, this is on the Joomla 4. Yeah. Taxonomy. Well, let's go here. Finder, taxonomy. That is a list of all of the categories on the site. So there's root, I'll start root type, category, language, path, language. Hey, Mary. Yes, have a good lunch. Yeah, it's getting close to lunch here too. I It's a nice day out. I think we'll go for a walk too after lunch. In that database, they're showing. Yeah, so this is a list of everything that there is. So there's the category. This obviously is probably the root. Help, blog, Joomla, typography, type tag, author, Tim Davis. So this is the taxonomy of all the different types that have been that have been indexed. And then in the map, I think this is just there's 70 rows. So this connects something there. Finder terms. Here's your uncategorized. Here's the weights based on some things. Yeah, pulling in the data. Terms common. About. All right. And here's like 174. Finder tokens. Finder aggregates. Finder types. All right. Yeah. So, Finder filters. No, Finder links. Here's the links to all the different content. All right, let's go. It's coming from there. All right, components, com finder. Components, com finder. Template. Search. Template search default. Okay. Oh, I'm in an administrator there. Okay. Components, com finder, template, search, default, result. Okay. $112. Branch equals taxonomy get branch type. Okay. And that is where it is calling branch. It's just so weird that that down here it says need category string, but this must be a help. Well, that's because these are in different these are in different categories. So you see the blog is what is pulled. Yes. Oh, blog, because this mouse over, yeah, the category is blog. Exactly. Okay, right. Oh, and so, okay, so that string, all right, so plugin finder query filter branch as blog that's what it's trying to replace with the actual blog name or category name, which is blog, which means up here it should be trying to pull this string should be help, which is why when I did the author, okay. Okay, so all right. Hey, that'd be great. If it's just rebuilding the categories, let's try that. Let's go to components, content, categories. Let's rebuild that. And now let's refresh. No, but do we need to re-index then? I'm just going to say that since I came up. All right, the moment of truth. Let's go to home. Nope. Oh man, that was hopeful. that would have been great if that was the fix. Yeah, if we create language strings, if we could just find what code would go in there for whatever, mouse over that, whatever, yeah. Also, in a pinch, I could remove the, I mean, yeah, you'd have to do it for all well, see what's happening down here is where it says author needs a string, that we replaced author. And down here, need category string, we replace that string for oh yes, you're right. Yep. Oh, well, category block, and it's not a link. These, oh, hey, you know what? Hey, you're right. Because we replaced that down there. Here's the other thing too that we could do. Watch this. I was thinking that these should be links. But watch, if we do this, I could use re-replacer, re-replacer from regular labs and take these things out. Yeah, they're not links. They're not links even when it works? So watch, I could do this then. Sorry, that's not the site I want. I don't need that. Okay, based on the code, they're not links. So if I go to components and I go to, no, let's go system, manage install extensions. I mean, this is just a workaround, sorry, because replacer. I don't know if I probably don't have PHP 8.1 on this, so this is probably not going to install. Oh, it has been. All right, components, replacer, new. We're going to search in the area in the body, details. We're going to search for plugin finder query filter branch S and replace with nothing. Do that. Save. Plugin query filter branch S. Watch this. We hit refresh. And look, so now it does just say blog. So you could do that for the 5 strings that come up. That means I can go into plugins, system, language, overrides, delete those. Or I can take them out of the core. Is that the same file in Joomla 3? I wonder if this is. Yeah, that's true. It's not going to work for. Yeah. Is that code in that same file in Joomla 3? Like, is this something left over from Joomla 3? So in the core Joomla 4, there's a link to the category, Bjorn. Okay. All right, well, I think my bandwidth has consumed all of my breakfast, so it would be nice to sort this out. You say there's not a link, Bjorn? Hey, look at this. Oh, yeah. Author Joomla. Category blog. Type article. Where did Joomla become the author? Alias. Oh, the alias is Joomla. Let's just see here. Users. Okay. Manage. Why is the alias of the author here Joomla? Whereas the name, close. What has just happened here? created by alias just got changed to Joomla. And which one to do that? Typography. Let's go up to here. Let's search for typography. Typog. Typography. Hey, look, look at this crazy stuff. Author. Oh, that's author Tim Davis. That's with re-replacer. Category typography. Okay, that's because of my re-replacer. Components, re-replacer. If I turn that off and refresh. All right. Okay, and Bjorn has a page here. And there's your author. There's that. Yeah, there's link, but there's not a link. This is not a link here. That's what I was wondering. Okay. Well, we better stop here because this is turning into a hostage situation for you guys. It looks like it's trying to use the strings as language strings. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're on Central Time. So no problem there. Yeah, so it looks like it's trying to use the strings as language strings instead of text strings. Oh, sorry, and I didn't. Oh, sorry, I did something that you guys can't see. Bjorn, I had your link open in a different window. Yeah, so it's there. These are links, but these are not links. And let's just do one more thing here. So I'm going to go to File Manager here. I'm going to go to Softaculous. Which I use just for bombing things in and out. I'm going to go to Joomla. And I'm going to go to here. I'm going to remove that installation. Now I'm going to go back into here. And I get these leftover things just to take them out. Delete. Confirm. All right, everything is fresh there. So now I go to Softaculous. And I go install J4, the latest 4.3 there. All right, so now I have to turn off. I have to go to this screen here just so you guys can't see my passwords. And I put that in. And I put that in. And I click install. I did it wrong. I put the username and password in the wrong place. Even on a quick installer, it's a challenge. All right. Great. Now, that's installed. And I'm going to go to Administrator for J4, which means I'm going to close tabs to the right. Yes, will help Joomla. Going to install the sample blog data. Going to go to Components, Smart Search, and Index. This already comes with stuff that's indexed. Okay, Valerie, have a great supper. A great dinner. Yeah, 5 o'clock in the afternoon for you. All right. And we're going to go to the front page. We're going to search for million. And there we go. So we have article, Joomla, category, Joomla. Author, J4 CyberSalt, that's me. Oh, installed data includes the indexing. Okay. So this is working. So it's just on a migration that is not working. All right. And okay, so refresh here. Let's go to global configuration. Let's turn this off so it's just a bit clear here. J3. Okay. All right. Now, let's go to content categories, rebuild. Is this, this wouldn't be because these are old articles from Joomla 3, would it? We only have 3 things here. Well, yeah, it's only 3 articles. Test. Test. No parent. Save. Oh, this is a category. All right. Rebuild. Articles. That's all there. Components. Search. Clear index. Index everything. Go here. Your hey, look at that. It's working. It's on the migrated site that hasn't been working. Now it's working. That's crazy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yes. And all right. Well, let's do this then. All right. So let me okay. Let's back right out of this. All right, let's see here. And that's our J4 core. All right, so I can do this. Yeah, categories. J3. Let's go back into here. Components. Migrate me 4. And I'm going to rebuild the upgrade. Let's just see. Was it... I created a new category. I wonder if creating a new category force and then rebuilding force something. Wow. We are way down the rabbit hole now. Yes, I think, yeah. That's going to be a crazy tutorial to make. All right. It rebuilt the left and the right. Yeah. Of the index. Do you think it was saving the category? Making a new category or rebuilding? Because we did the rebuild, like, and that's what I don't know is happening in that other Joomla 4. I did start it with fresh file. So let's see, we log in. J3 core. Yeah. Smart search. All right, go through these initial steps. Enable that, save and close. Start the indexer. Errors occurred, duplicate entry for primary key, okay. Index. Okay, that's very interesting. That didn't happen the last time. For each new category that it's trying here. Oh, I wonder if the that didn't happen last time. So let's, yeah, before we were built, let me just go back into here. If I remove the migration area, that gets rid of that. And I think that that takes care of the table. Let me just see. Global configuration, server, 329, cPanel. So let's just go into migrate me 4. That directory is completely empty. Let's go to cPanel, PHP myadmin, 329 I think it was, right? Is that what I just looked at? 329. There should be no tables that are MM4. All right, so that's completely out. Okay. Components, migrate me 4, upgrade. So we're not doing a rebuild this time, although the rebuild shouldn't have been a problem, but we'll see here. All right. There we go. Brent, we didn't meet at J-Day USA, did we? I'm just looking at the bigger picture here of your YouTube here. I don't think that we've met, have we? All right, here we go. Smart search. Let's enable the content plugin. Okay. And I'm going to refresh. All right, now, let's just go system. Yeah, I knew it was the one of the first times on the lives, but all right, here we go. Let's go plugins, search. Yeah, so smart search, that's all good there. Okay, so start the indexer. All right, that worked that time. Okay. So now we go to system, site modules. Here's the old search. I'm just going to delete that, trash that. Oh, okay. You work with some out of Oregon and over in Germany, but you're in Central. Where are you in Central? Or did you say that? All right. So, new. Oh, you know, new. Okay. So we're going to go. Oh, Nashville. Okay. They're hoping to have J-Day USA in Nashville next year. They're really trying hard to find a place to have it. Search. Smart search. Right. Sidebar right. I don't even care about capitals anymore. And my typing. Your. Oh, and it works now. You know what I did differently last time? I went to System, Manage Extensions, Search. I removed the old search component, not Smart Search, but I removed this because it's broken. It doesn't. We don't use it anyways. If I uninstall that, yeah, you would not do that. I would not do that now either. That's what I did. No, it's working. um, why is that not J3 chord? Okay, let's see, we're here. And now it's working. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So it broke on two. I wonder if this is because, I wonder if there was older things somewhere because I use these folders and do migration, and often do soft hack lists into them. Wow. And there was something in there. Now, I've seen this on other sites. Interesting. All right. Well, I learned a lot. I learned about debugging languages there. Or maybe something just didn't copy on that migration. I don't know. Your thought is the problem of it sets off in the database and you're thinking it's a string. Yeah. A string in the database or in a file? A language string. Well. How about that? Well, no snazzy little. I'm gonna watch for that. I'm gonna watch for what the circumstances are the next time this shows up. If it is actually that, instead of pulling the full title, yeah. All right. Well, I think my wife is waiting for me for lunch now. Yeah. Yeah, that language, yeah, that was really cool. I'm glad that you showed that, Brent. Probably will need a refresher on that, but that was neat. Yes, I am going to go. I'm going to go get some lunch or else I'll start to forget my name too. Well, you know how I feel right now? I feel like my truck on that night. Pretty banged up. I don't know if I feel like a winner or not, but yeah, I need to go too. So, all right. Let me line up my button for the sad music. All right. Well, Bjorn and Brent, I think you're the last ones here, although there may still be some people lurking, and if they are, then kudos to you. But thanks for your help. To everybody that was on before with their ideas and trying things, and also Brent for showing us that. And we ended up just on one of the, I'm showing my wife how to do working on migrations and doing template designs and that. And the other day, we're trying to get a template to show in a mobile position. She tried for an hour, and I had copied it. And then we took a look at it after an hour. She'd been trying. She said, "I just can't figure out how to get this to show." And then I looked at it again and it wasn't published. And I felt really bad for taking up her time. But also, suffering that way is part of the way of learning Joomla. That feeling that, like, what on earth is going on? Yeah, so anyways, that's good. All right, well, thanks, Brent. Thanks, Bjorn. Anyone else who's lurking, and everybody else. No one is watching the replay this far. Anyways, this has been great. Yeah, the hidden error I get, yeah. All right, so everybody, I hope, as usual, wherever you are, that this finds you well, be it morning, afternoon, evening, or tomorrow. And until the next time, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless.